Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to Dream Daddy. Now, this time, I've decided I really need to get into the mindset. I need to make sure if I'm gonna date these dads, I need to make sure I'm a daddy myself. I have to make sure I'm in the right mindset. I've got to think like a dad, speak like a dad, dress like a dad. You understand? Now let's get started. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. I've done that before, it's a poor idea. I've gotten lost quite a few times. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance. Could it be? A big burned out neon sign hangs above the tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, that'll do. This is going to end poorly, isn't it? The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. I fucked that sentence halfway through it. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar.
What'll it be?
One beer, please.
Sure thing, boss.
Now here's the thing, you can never... Games and media have lied to us for years, right? Because you cannot go into a bar and go, one beer, please, because they're going to be like, which one? We've got like 12. Which beer do you want? And in any circumstance, whenever I go into a bar I don't know, I always order a Budweiser because it's so fucking generic that every bar has one. Except they don't, which is infuriating. The bartender slides me an ice cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste of Bud Light. Say, are you Jim or Kim?
I'm Neil.
Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly coloured mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favourite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. That's why I don't follow sports. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colours of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanour that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. I doubt it.
Sailor.
Whoa. Okay. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Well, you just said that, but alright. Oh, hello.
Ah.
Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary, come here often. I know someone at work called Mary, and that makes this weird. Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Adam, by the way. Not meat, nor fresh. Just Adam. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team, and I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Well, that's like the most explicit thing. That actually just occurred to me, right, because I was editing over the past 3 episodes, right? By the way, the audio quality should be slightly better for this one, less desk sounds, sorry. But yeah, I was editing over the last 3 episodes, and there's not a single fucking swear word in this game. I'm the only one putting them in, and that's because of how I am. It was just really weird to think that there's not... I mean, there probably will be swears, but I haven't seen a single swear word in this game. It's all been very... almost child-friendly, which is bizarre. Yeah, balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? Buy Mary a drink? Don't buy Mary a drink! Sure. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips a glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now. I'd prefer if you didn't, actually. That would be my preference. You seem a bit weird, and I don't like people who are overly friendly. Or maybe friendly is not the term here. More like come up to you and just start chatting. I'm like, who are you? I mean, I guess it'd be... I don't know. There are exceptions, admittedly, and if I'm already drunk, then it's fine. But for the most part, I'm not a fan.
Hey.
So, what do you want to know? Not a lot, actually. What do you think of the game? They really are tossing those balls around, huh? Truth told, I wasn't really paying attention. I just saw a solid ball joke and went for it. Alright, I'm warming up to it now. That's respectable. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Hey.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Isn't that a cross on your... Do Christians do this? Oh boy. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. Got a way out of that mess, right? I mean, I guess my character is technically gay if we're dating dads, so it actually works out quite well. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. You can tell Dan wrote these fucking lines. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. Woo. Go team. It's the brooding man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. I do like whiskey. It's not in his hand right now, though. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, touché. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. Jesus Christ, this was written by people who don't watch sports or talk to people who like sports. I've talked to people who like sports, there's more swearing, and sometimes they punch you. The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. I gotta admit though, I actually prefer this style of, like, sports fans. Just everyone be chill. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers, replay, it's French for ripple. It's not. Throughout the bar, I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He has motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. Where the fuck do you find people this friendly? Because you don't find them in Britain, I'll tell you that for free. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Adam.
Oh.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yes. Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Kim and Jim's. I got it the wrong way around. Is it actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar.
There.
Good guy, Neil. Oh shit, I missed that line, sorry. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. I'm more of a whiskey fella myself. You like shots? You fucking bet I do. I love shots. Thank God. Alright, Robert, I'm warming up to you. I still think Matt is our guy, but admittedly we haven't met the entire cast yet. But so far, it's probably going to be Matt. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. I do that in real life.
Oh.
Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Hey! Okay, Adam, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Sorry. I remember the dad tip, yeah? You don't just talk about people's mysterious hand tattoos, right? You don't. People don't like that, but they do like their jackets being complimented because I like that. I like your jacket. Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool.
Oh.
Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Sipping tea. Oh, that's the good stuff. Running from a promise. My daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends.
Oh.
Family type, huh? Single dad. Hey, I'm not. He is. I'm not single, nor a dad. He gets up.
Oh.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. See, now the guy clearly doesn't wear. Well, at least as far as I can tell, I don't have an eye for this kind of thing. Guy clearly doesn't wear makeup, which means he's probably going with the traditional term for powder my nose, which means snort cocaine. I hope that's not the case, although I kind of do. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ha, I guess so. It's just my awkward charm. I even said awkward wrong. That's how charmingly awkward I am. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. I don't think he thinks I'm cool. I think we just get along. I've had cool friends who I'm pretty sure don't think I'm cool, but we just get along. That doesn't mean you're cool. You're not cool by proxy. It doesn't work that way. I thought it did when I was younger, but it doesn't. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? I mean, I guess I am. That wasn't a choice I made. I don't like not being given a choice. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. Well, I thought that was the case. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Is that the same? Oh, it's our place. Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbours. Well, some of them, you know, if you're ignoring the fucking children of the corn-looking motherfuckers over at Joseph's place. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop, and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Adam. I like how forward you are, Robert. So are we doing this or what? What?
Oh.
You know. Do you want to come inside or not? Alright, Robert. I'm gonna need you to cool your fucking jets there, bro. I don't think my character even realizes he's gay yet, based on his interactions with the rest of the characters. A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod. No thank you. Now, it's not as if we're actually confirming our choice here. This is not a relationship, if it is even going to turn out the way that I think it will. Because knowing the game's writers, it's probably going to, you know, something will happen and it won't, and nothing will happen. So this probably won't be like the relationship choice, but there's nothing wrong with having some fun, you know? We're a single dad. Lay it on smooth. Well, I don't see why not.
Oh.
That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leaving me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Goddamn. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. Jesus Christ. Kisses me again. I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. Oh, wow. I don't normally do this. Oh, wow. Now I'm blushing in real life, because not only have I never played a game with this kind of dialogue, I've never fucking read it out loud before to an audience. Oh, wow. God, I have actually gone red and all, haven't I? I can see my face. Like, just so if you guys wonder why I keep looking to the side, that's my camera over there where I can, well, the screen over there where I can see my face. I am actually blushing. Do you want to stop? Hey, Robert. Robert's a cool guy. No, yeah. No. No. Good. Robert continues to do the thing and he guides me to bed. Let's have some fun. No, don't tell, please, no video. I don't need a video. There we go. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house. Or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. I assume so. I presume I was too plastered to even really appreciate it, but yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting. It is what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later. Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember meeting English teacher. I remembered, and it's been like a week since I played this game. Amanda! Bad dad? Hang on. Let's see what that is. Slept with Robert on the first night. Goddamn. Bad dad? That's a bit judgmental. I'm not sure I appreciate that. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Oh man, I was kind of hoping you had gotten kidnapped and I was going to have to come rescue you. No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Where are the Emmas? They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, you know, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Well, there's hash browns, and eggs, and bacon. I just had dinner, so this is having no effect on me, which is lucky, because I'd be starving by now if I hadn't had dinner. Can I? Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. Oh, gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover. I cannot think of a single occasion where I've drank and not been hungover the next day, so I don't know why people act surprised. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... I've got just the thing. Hang on. It's literal heroin. Pulls out a jar of pickles? Amanda, what? Drink this. No! It's pickles... When you pickle something, it's with, like, vinegar and shit, which is filled with salt, which dehydrates you. That's not gonna help. I mean, I guess there are, like, the... It's a replenishment of certain, like, nutrients and proteins and all that shit. But there are better ways to do that. Not with pickle water. Alright, fine, let's see how this goes. The pickle juice.
Whoa!
Yep, it's what I used once. Would assume what someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. I think you're wrong, Amanda. Although I've never tried it before, and won't try it, obviously. Give her a stern yet resigned sigh. I'm not gonna scold her for that. I was getting drunk when I was like 16. In fact, I was getting drunk younger than that. My parents were like, oh, you just don't fucking do anything stupid. We'll give it the side eye. I eye her suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that.
What?
I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Worst thing ever is to have a hangover and not eat breakfast and then go to work. You'd be shocked how much of a benefit breakfast has long term when you have a hangover, and how much of a detriment it is if you don't have breakfast in the long term when you have a hangover. And by the long term I mean throughout the day, like several hours later. Because I've nearly, well, I've not literally nearly died at work, but it feels like I've nearly died at work before. Amanda grabs her backpacks and keys. Backpacks and keys? She has several backpacks. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love you. I'll be there. Knock 'em dead, kiddo. Always do. Oh, wink. Nice. I raised my child well. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, except I don't change clothes. I'm still in the same clothes. And head on my way. Still a little hungover. Is Vega gonna judge me because I'm hungover as shit and smell like sex?